Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm going to be showing you the colouring pages I have planned for November. Obviously I'm not going to get through all of them, but these are just some of the ideas going through my mind, and I like to give myself quite a big variety so I can choose from as my mood goes up and down. I'm going to clear off my desk and I'm going to show you what I have got planned for November. Obviously, I'm going to be finishing up WIPs as well and starting some pages. I'm really enjoying Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodrich. I've got 2 WIPs I need to complete. This one, which as you can see is almost done, and I really am liking how it's turned out. I also have this WIP which I need to complete. Again, not much left to it, just need to finish up a few things. So I think these 2 will be done quite quickly. And then I have selected out a couple more pages for myself. I'm not expecting to do all of them. I would like to do another 2. And I might carry on even a bit into December, we'll see. This is an option for me. I've tried to pick more landscape pictures because I'm really enjoying the landscape style at the moment. So I thought this one could be quite nice. I've got a cardinal bird here, a whole lot of pumpkins, some berries. I'm going to presume they're holly berries. And then I've also got apples. So it's a nice mixture of things. And I thought maybe I make them more like crab apples with yellows and greens. Then I do have this one here. Again, it's quite easy, I think, to color because I know how to do my red barn. I can do my sun, my little sun. I can make it all pretty. It's a daylight scene, so I've got a nice house here, some wood texture, which is quite simple to do. This shouldn't be a very difficult coloring page to complete. Then I have picked out, obviously, this one, which I really like. I might use alcohol markers as a base. I think it would speed up the background quite nicely. And then I do have this page as well because I really like the cute little cat and reading with a warm cup of hot chocolate or coffee. So those are just some ideas. I may still change my mind. At the end of the day, I want to finish the 2 WIPs and then do hopefully another 2 more pages in this book. And I think that would be a really productive autumn season for me. So I'm really hoping that will happen. Then I have Jasmine Beckett Griffith's coloring book. Now, as you know, I do have a WIP in this book. However, the autumn page I really would like to focus on is this one. I have planned out the colors according to the original painting, which I'm going to follow. I really like doing that with these illustrations. It really helps me to learn different things, and there is something nice about just copying good artwork. I also am picking it because of the gorgeous pumpkins and the owl. So hopefully I can get this one done. And if things go well, finish my WIP. So fingers crossed. Can only hope. In Romantic Country by Erie. As you know, I have loads of WIPs in here, so I do need to finish up my stamp page. I need to try and finish up the double page spread here with all the frames. I find once I've done the background, it sort of makes me feel like I've gotten a lot further along in the page than I actually have. And then I have this page here I need to finish, which I really want to do. Then I have picked out the specimen page. Again, so here I'm not going to actually worry about a background. I'm going to pretend it's like a nature journal, and I'm just going to color the illustrations and leave the background as is. I think that could be quite effective. The other option would be to try and create like a tea-stained sort of effect, but that could potentially leak through to the side of the page, and that would be a shame. So I think it might just be safer to just leave it blank. I do have this whip I need to finish, and it does have 2 pumpkins, so that would be nice. I think that's about it. There is the Trick or Treat Halloween page. As you can see, I didn't do it. I might not do it. It might end up being one of the pages I do last. So hopefully I can finish up quite a few pages in here and get this book moving. Fingers crossed. I do really love coloring in here. Okay, then I saw on Instagram there is a hashtag for Alison Wonderland. So I thought I would maybe have a go at the double page spread. I'm going to see how I feel. This looks really busy and a lot of work. I might chicken out and do something a little bit easier. However, I'm just going to put it out there, put it on my table, kind of like as a suggestion. You know, this is an option. You could do this. At the very least, I could try. I don't think it would take too long if I did, you know, the wall here in Inktense pencils. Maybe do the curtain in Inktense. I'm thinking maybe a nice red curtain would look really pretty. I'm not yet sure. I haven't planned the colors. It's not going to have a full theme at all to it because I feel Alison Wonderland is actually a really vibrant sort of world. So we'll see. Maybe this one, maybe not. So that is in Nako Neko's Story of Precious Cats. Then in Fairy and Fantasy 2, Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. As you would know, I have got a selection of 4 pictures here. So this one is an option. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. I'm almost inclined to do this one. I think using that as a light source could be a lot of fun. And then I do have the polar bear reading. I'm almost more inclined to color this because he looks super cozy and comfy. And right now I am enjoying reading and I am enjoying crocheting and on top of coloring and journaling. So this could be a lot of fun. So hopefully that page. And that is Fairy and Fantasy 2 by Christine Karen. Then I have Chris Ortega's A Colorless Kingdom. I'm quite liking this page. Now, there is a poem called Autumn by William Blake. He writes a beautiful song about autumn, and this sort of character reminds me of that poem. So I'm inclined to actually want to color this in. I think it would really be a fun page. The paper is not really great, so I'll probably need to use alcohol markers as base and then go over them with polychromos or Prismacolors and just, I think that would speed up the process. So yeah, I need to give this some thought. I really would like to do this one. There is also my whip here, which I do need to finish. So maybe I can come in and do those. So Colorless Kingdom Volume 1, Myth and Fantasy by Chris Ortega. We do have Fairy Touch of Magic by Klara Markova. I really do love working in this book. I wish I actually worked in it more often. So this is my current whip, which I'm really enjoying. So I want to finish this. I would also like to start this page. I really love this page. And the only thing he's missing is a book. And then it would be perfect because I have 3 kids. He's reading or telling a story to 3 little mice. So, okay, I'm female, this is a man, but you know, I can identify. It's all the things I love. My children, I enjoy mushrooms. I don't like eating mushrooms, but I like mushrooms. I love candles and I love stories and reading stories. So this is just really ticking all my boxes. So I'd love to do this one in Fairy Touch of Magic by Klara Markova. In Mythographic Voyage, I would like to come in and do the fireworks page here. And I'm actually thinking of doing this on Monday as a live stream. I think I might use Inktense pencils or maybe some paints. Maybe I'll do the background with paints. I really can get around. And I think I might just do a black background, like with a Posca pen, and then gel pen for the fireworks, and then everything else with pencil. Maybe Inktense pencils on the clouds just to speed it up. But yeah, I'd like to do this one. I'm not going to get a chance to see the fireworks this year. I missed the deadline or the date for the fireworks in our area, and the next available set of fireworks I can't go to because I need to take one of my boys to rugby practice, and they haven't been in a few weeks, so I can't get away with not sending them again. So I'm going to have to compensate by colouring in fireworks instead. So that is Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Cadenbang. I've also got Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson. This is on my list of books to finish. One day, hopefully, I can just get a bit of momentum. But I did tag this book. I really fancy this page. Again, I want to use this almost as a light source, create like a mystical thing going on. Bring in the light into her hands, up to her face. So I think it could, if I can do it well, it's going to look really spectacular. I might actually refer to Pinterest and Instagram. I have seen this page done really, really well. And I might actually try and see if I can use that as like a guideline, because I really like how it was done. So it will be my inspiration. So hopefully I can do that one. And that's in Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson. Then in Fantasy Figure Special, I have got a couple here. I might also try and do this on a live stream. So I really like this guy with the owl. I think we could do this almost as a transition between autumn and winter. This, I think, is a snow owl, so I might make this owl white and make him maybe dressed in dark blues. Yeah, I think like silvers, maybe a cool palette could work. And then here I have, is it this picture? Hang on one sec, no, it was this one. Yeah, this one I wanted to do in autumn colors, because I think this could be like Virginia Creeper. They could have like a beautiful red rose. Maybe he's dressed in greens and she's dressed in gentle yellows. I think that could look really lovely. So I'm inclined to kind of do this one really, almost a bit more than this guy. So maybe this one early November, this guy end of November, early December. So that's sort of the plan. I've actually got better tags here. So if I tag it like this, there we go. All right, so that's Fantasy Figure Specials with designs by Maud Lemoyne. It's a Coloring Heaven magazine. And then finally in Steampunk Special, going back to the Alison Wonderland theme, I actually thought this page could be loads of fun. It's very detailed. However, I think there's a lot that can just be done quickly with Inktense pencils and pushed into the background. So I think if I can get that done well, I can really focus on just these more frontal things. So this to me is a culmination of both Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. So I'm really excited to do this, especially since I've recently read the books to my youngest son. I do have whips in here that I would like to finish. There is a page on Dr. Jekyll and Hyde somewhere. somewhere in here. No, I think it's further back. I think quite a few of these could be done in an autumnal theme. It's a gentle play on some of the characters here. So here, Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde. So story, but taken and put into a feminine, as female characters instead of male. I think here I could very easily do this in Inktense and her hat. So I would like to do this one. I think I could do it very simple and yet it would still be effective. So maybe like all this bordering with maybe gel pen. I'm not yet sure, but I think Inktense pencils would be really great for this page. So yeah, if I can finish this one, I might move on to this one. Fingers crossed. So those are some ideas I've got running in my head for what I'm going to color in November. I really honestly don't expect to color even half of them. However, I like having ideas so I can mold them around and decide what I fancy coloring when the opportunities arise. I hope that you enjoy this. Let me know if there's anything you would like to color, if you would like a buddy color. I'm very happy to make the time, and I look forward to seeing and hearing what you all are coloring this month. Until my next video, everyone, have a good week, have a good day, and have lots of fun coloring. Until then, everyone, bye for now.